When all the world's cold, pull up a chair. When it gets rough out there, come have a beer. There will be bands with laughs, there will be news with views. We do it all for you. Watch AAA. You need distraction. Bring all your friends. Drop some donations. Stay till the end, where we all know your name. AAA. When all the shit gets old, come hang around. When you can't take the load, come put it down. There will be bands with laughs, there will be news with views. All of your friends here too at AAA. All of your friends here too, AAA. All of your friends here too, AAA. All of your friends here too, AAA.
Oh, yes! Hello, and welcome to the AAA meeting. Oh, God, I'm out of breath. Oh, I had to run from all the way over there to all the way over there. Well, one of the A's means ampersand, and it's Monday, my dudes, which means your host is your favourite Drunken Uncle. It's me, Drunken Uncle, and I'm joined, as always, by my colonial cohorts in cuntdom. It's the one-man dog pile, the Silent Sin.
Yo.
And the patriotic pal, P to the dub, is Polydub.
Ahoy hoy.
He did the ahoy hoy!
He ahoy.
He ahoyed, and I ahoyed all over my face. Boys, we're back in the same room. All the A's together. How are we? Sinatra, let's get you out of the way. How you doing?
I am fucking tired.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did all day cooking, shit like that. I had to do the shopping, do the cooking. Ugh.
Yeah, you mentioned to me there was some cooking going on. What are you cooking? You putting you wrapping your little pigs in blankets? Are you chopping the bottoms off of the sprouts? Are you mixing up the gravies?
I had to fry some meatballs earlier, and then I had to cook some bacon for some other stuff. But yeah, I did a good bit of cooking today. I had to go shopping, do all that fun stuff. So yay me.
Good bit of I mean, if you're cooking bacon, mate, you're doing it right, because it's impossible to get bacon wrong. Am I right, Polly?
I fucked it up.
Nah, but even then, it was still bacon, wasn't it? You
I still
just
ate it. Yeah, I mean,
well, of course
I
you still
cooked
fucking
well
not
past
animal.
crispy and still ate it. Yeah.
Right? This is God's country, motherfucker. He delivered, and you eateth. So, this was preparation for the big day on Wednesday, was it, Sin?
Yeah, we do usually the Feast of the Seven Seas on Tuesday tomorrow.
Hold on. What?
It fish. We just
It's
Feast of the
fish.
Seven Fishes, man. You never heard of that?
I have not, no. I wouldn't lie when it comes to fish.
Very
Polly, you know
Italian.
me.
Great way of doing Christmas Eve, man.
Is it
Great
7
idea.
fish? One from each ocean?
Well.
Usually it's a bunch of different type of fish, but we're not doing it big this year, so we're probably just gonna have like tuna.
Just a tin of tuna.
You're
You
gonna
poor
crack
kids.
a tin of tuna. Okay.
Right? Yeah, just
we're
best Christmas
taking
ever,
it.
right, guys? Yes, Dad.
Dude, I'm having a rough one, honestly, this time around. I'm having a real rough I have real bad dad guilt from shit, and with my mom and my aunt gone, it just kind of sucks this year. I'm super not feeling it, but I'm trying to get something together for the kids, you know?
Yeah, I understand, and God bless you, mate. Like, this is the time of the year when, as a father, you're not allowed to think about yourself at all.
As opposed to the rest of the year.
The rest of the year, it's all about you, motherfucker. Just fucking kid. Dad, I need new shoes. Walk on your hands.
Yeah, figure it out, kid.
Right?
But yeah,
It's
I'm
character
having,
building.
I'm having a rough one this year. I don't
I'm
know.
sorry
It
to
just
hear
is
that,
what it
bro.
is.
Well, guys, I mean, if you want to make Sinatra's Christmas a little less rough, little on the smoother side, then you could apply not just some sandpaper, but some paper in monetary form via Streamlabs. All of our links are down the bottom. We've got streamlabs.com/the... No, it's not the silent sin, is it? For Christ's sake. Sinatra_says live streams. We've got streamlabs.com/polydublive. And, of course, for me, the beauty that is me, streamlabs.com/Drunken Uncle. I am sorry. I had a tequila earlier, and oh god,
Oh yeah, no, you're having a rough one too.
oh man, I didn't even want it. I hate tequila, Sid. I hate it. I fucking the lime was the best bit about it. It was just someone over the weekend, a friend of mine who works in a pub was just like, I owe you a shot. I go, hey, you don't owe me anything. No, I'm gonna get you a shot. All right. Now I'm thinking it was going to be one of the fruity and delicious ones, you know, a spicy mango, an apple sour. Hell, I'll even take a sambuca. No, fucking tequila.
No, I don't like tequila.
Oh, Polly, how are you?
That shit
Yep.
gets me.
Well, I feel pretty fucking guilty talking about feeling festive.
All right,
Yeah, like that.
only you guys heard that. I muted the microphone.
Did you throw up a little bit right there?
No, that is the closest to a burp as I could get.
Ugh.
That was I coughed. And a load of gas
I
came
didn't
up.
even think that was deliberate. I thought, your stomach just made its contents known,
No, that was a cough with a punch behind it. That was, but I mean, people in the chat, you're welcome for me muting my microphone there. You didn't want to hear that, man. That was
a
sound like,
cough with friends.
whoa, good lord, that was releasing the crack on that. I feel better now though. Oh, holy shit, Polly, my friend? I've missed you so much. Last I spoke to you, you were in the middle of the influenza. How are you feeling now, dude?
I eventually got through it. I somehow passed it to Valine through the internet. Don't ask me how, but
Oh no, that's easily done. Sinatra's done
how
that to me
computer
loads.
viruses- Yeah.
Yeah.
well, that's what she said. I okay. I
Is
blame
that
the
it?
wet
That's
market that she attends every weekend, but that's me.
Come on, we all know you've been going up to her house and coughing under her front door.
The bat soup will get her before my fucking porch coughs will.
The old porch cough. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Carol Soldier, thank you for the buck. That's the longest minute ever from Friday. Love you, Polly. No homo. I love you too.
No
And a
hope.
Merry Christmas Eve to everybody. I love Merry Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah, Christmas
Yeah,
Eve.
you, sir.
Yeah. I saw my mum today. She tells me off quite a bit because I refer to the 25th as Christmas and not, Millard's birthday. So I said, "Oh well, Mum, it's Christmas Eve." She went, "No, it's Millard's birthday Eve." I'm like, "Oh, gee, all right, sorry, Mum. Fucking hell." I was only going with her to do some shopping. I'm like, "All right, you've just made it all fucking hostile in the car right now." So I punched her in the face, Polly, and then I ran away. So you're feeling better, buddy?
Somebody sent me a refried cat girl AI generated thing.
Oh, no.
It's one of the most horrific pictures I've ever seen.
I bet it is.
Yeah. Like, AI clearly didn't know what to make of the notion of a refried cat girl, and what it came up with was bad. It was like something the Japanese would have done themselves. So, pretty damn bad.
I mean, how can we see things like that and still believe in God? Do you know what I mean? Or at the very least, like, start believing in the devil at that point.
Well, it didn't. It looked very Frankenstein together. You know what I mean? Like some sicko had cut apart magazines and glue stick them together to create a psychopathic collage. That kind of thing.
Some sicko. Some sycophantic motherfucker.
Good show. Thank you for the $5 to my favorite marine otter. Merry Christmas, my friend. Merry Christmas to you too.
We love
Turkey Man level cringe. No. That's S tier. Nothing quite gets to Turkey Man.
Oh God, the Turkey Man. 'Tis the time of year for Turkey Man. Goodwill to all Turkey men. Zeon Shodan through $5. He says, Merry Christmas, my favourite bloke across the pond. Cheers to a new year, my friend. I'll tell you what, Zeon Shodan, I'll drink to that, mate. Here's to you. No, you say many happy returns for birthdays, don't you? Happy Christmas.
It is.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, Zeon Shodan. Yeah, have a drink. That's good. Wash that fucking tequila back down further into the abyss, where it shall remain forgotten. And Zera for $5 says, ahoy, hoy, drunk. He did ahoy! I apologise for the long absence. Got into a car accident. Oh, shit. With a deer. Oh. That took me out for a while. Not a fair trade, really. I'm down 10 grand and nature's down $1. Right, first off, excellent play on words at the end there. Zera, really fantastic. I can see you didn't suffer any head injuries in that, mate, because you're just as sharp as ever.
Good.
That is all right. Thank you very much for the $5, mate. And dude, I hope you're feeling better. And also that you ate the deer. You got asserted dominance.
Yeah, you're just doing it out of spite at that point, which I'm down with. I dig it.
Yeah. I think that there's like if you hit a deer with your car, you then own the deer.
Yeah, vengeful venison. Why not?
Nice. That sounds fucking delicious. Yes. Oh, the secret ingredient is fear.
The secret ingredient is anger.
and fucking engine parts. I think we've got I want to talk about possession is 9/10 of the law. Well, I've been done for possession myself, so I know all about that. But hang on.
Dirty of the time. Oh wait, you shot me.
Yeah, really. Thank you for the 825.
Very Christmassy.
Yeah. You know what you did? Yeah, I do know what I did. Do. I didn't do what Diddy did. No.
Good.
Yeah.
There's nothing to brag about.
Most people haven't done what Diddy did.
Right. That's just what you're supposed to not do.
Right. On another note, the Damascus chef's knife for the man was perfect. So were the other 2 knives I bought him. Nice. She's like scoring 1,000, batting 1,000 with the gifts. Guns and knives. That's what men want.
I mean,
so that's what she got him, and he's happy. See?
A Damascus chef knife as well? Oh, now I'm afraid I'm soaking. Yeah. If you hit a deer with your car, then that is your deer then, right? Because that is effectively just vehicular hunting.
I would think so.
I think so as well. But,
state to state, the laws change. You know what I mean? But, by right of nature, it's totally yours.
Morally.
Not even nature, by fucking right of conquest.
Yeah.
You killed it, it's yours. You keep what you kill, to quote the Chronicles of Riddick. And I think that makes sense to me. The same goes with fishing, but we'll get to that later. So,
is that a news teaser? I like it.
It is a little bit of a tease. Right there, Sin. Yeah, just for you, buddy, just for you. But you can shout at Polly if you wish. Although,
Polly, that's a news tease.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, look, hey, I've put on a show. I put on a show for you guys, and the chat just happens to be here listening in. That's the format of the show. I'm having a conversation with my friends, with about 200 people listening in. That's how we're rolling, and that's what's up. I had an interesting thing happen to me the other day. Now, first off, Polly, you weren't privy to it, but on Friday I spoke of my shopping shenanigans when it came to half legs of lamb. Sin, you remember this?
Yes.
Yes. Now, round about this time of year, lamb, and I love lamb. No jokes. I love lamb for eating. It's half price. I was like, okay, cool. So normally what would be, £14, that is great British pounds, would be £7. So I went and I bought 74 Great British pounds worth of lamb, Polly, which was then 32 Great British pounds worth of lamb, because it was half price at this time of year. But then also because I have the Tesco Club card where I've been scanning it all year round and then you get points for purchases and shit like that, I also had 30 Great British pounds worth of vouchers. So I bought 74 Great British pounds worth of lamb for 2 Great British pounds. Cat, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. And I ate one yesterday. I ate a whole one, Sin.
You ate a whole leg of lamb?
Oh, just me. Just myself. I smashed it right in, mate. Nothing left on the bone.
Picturing you with like right out of fucking medieval times, where you've got like the whole thing is one giant lamb drumstick. You know what I mean? Ripping a giant chunk of it out with your teeth.
Turkey leg at a Renaissance fair, kind of.
Yeah, that kind of thing. But extra jumbo size because it's full lamb leg.
I smashed it right. I minted up that bad boy over about 2 days. Well, actually a little bit longer than that because of other things that happened. But I went to I bought all of these at Baby Tesco, a local Tesco near me, right? It's just a little Tesco. Tesco Metro, they call them, right? It's just a little one. But I went to Big Tesco, going like, right, get me some fucking lamb. Go in there. No fucking lamb, Polly. Someone had bought all the fucking lamb. Oh, so I got my shopping cart. Yeah, look, I mean, hey, look, it's a popular meat.
You got your trolley?
Thank you. I was going to originally say trolley, right? But no, I'm catering to you guys. Hey, it's Christmas, right? So I have my shopping cart. But it's one of those where you got to put a coin in to ensure that you return them because you want your great British pound back, But I got in, and there ain't no fucking lamb, Polly. So what do? I turned around, didn't I? I went right back out again. Now, as I'm leaving Big Tesco, this trolley, the wheels just, like, all 4 of them just stopped fucking working. Which is not unusual for a shopping cart. We all know that they are shit. They are the lowest form of life. But I went, hold on, what the fuck is going on? And someone came over to me and went, it's because you've got an empty trolley. I went, what? And she just pulled out a little thing.
Did you try and leave the store with an empty trolley, the wheels lock up?
That is exactly what happened.
Why? What's the logic there?
Not why, how? She pulled out like a little device thing. Boop, 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 and the fucking wheels started working again. And I got back, I got my Great British pound, I got back in the car. Lambless, I might add, right?
See, if you lived a place that had snow, you would just be able to push the cart and it would like slide like skates. It wouldn't matter if the wheels were turning.
That's a thing here too, because people just take the carts from stores.
But
and ride them down hills and shit.
No, they just keep them and then like walk around the city with them.
You just throw them in a canal over here. It's basic. I mean, shopping carts are basically a type of fish over here. There's so many of them in fucking bodies of water. But how does the cart know?
There. Here, it's just taken by crackheads to live in.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
It forms the superstructure of their paper mache home.
How did the cart know that it was empty?
Radio signal.
But how did the radio signal know that it was empty?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
This is a shopping cart. This is the lowest form of life on the planet, right? These guys, they're idiots. You got 3 good wheels, and one of them, which is fucking shaking
well, it's not
side
like they
to
have
side.
Suspension, right? So it's not like this. Oh, the suspension's not riding low, so therefore they know that you've got no weight in there.
No.
But what happens if you're buying all popcorn? That wouldn't help either.
Right? What if I'm buying bags of air? So Lay's. Yeah. What if I'm buying Lay's? And yeah, she's boop, 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 and then the thing started working again. And it's not like I was stealing
wait a minute.
because
Does it have the things like, if you stick like a leg of lamb, let's say, in your jacket and try and walk out, is it going to dee on you or what?
Well, the legs of lamb themselves, and this is a mark of the times that we're living in, they do have them little alarm tags.
Exploding ink tags on the lamb?
Not exploding. No. You're taking it too far. No. It's just, when you go through the fucking, the plastic portal, and it goes off if you haven't paid for it. It's just one of the, you got there's a little thing underneath the label, and it kicks off, right?
Yeah,
but
a little metal.
One of the circuitry things that
Well, little circuitry things, right?
Other
Now,
design, actually.
I bought steak from Aldi, right? And then I've gone into Morrison's to get some milk, and the fucking alarm's gone off because I got a steak in my bag from another place. I just carry on walking. Confidence is key, right? But then, how is it that fucks up, but a fucking shopping trolley knows when it's empty?
Okay, I got a
There's
suggestion.
gotta be a
How about
weight
this?
sensor in there somewhere. That's what I would think.
I went with weight sensor, but like we said, you could be buying some extra puffy Lays, some Cheetos or something, right? That just doesn't set it off, and I find it hard to believe that they. So okay, there's no tag sensors, but there's the cart itself has a sensor, so you're just pushing the cart through, but there's no items in there.
There's no
that have
items in
tags
there. No,
Therefore, it assumes you got nothing. That's
and
my
the
best
cart
guess.
just went no.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
over here we have self-checkout. Well, not as much as we used to, but we have self-checkout in some places, and it doesn't. If you put a paper bag down on the spot where you put the checked out food in, it will say that there are unscanned items and start ringing.
Yeah. Unexpected item in
it's-
bagging area.
It is that sensitive.
Teach me how to understand Christmas.
Oh, I will.
Show me how to open a box.
Ah, I tell you what, I'd love to make it a white Christmas all over Alison Bree's chin. Night the Diamond Spoon, with one of the best names on the internet for $10, says, I wish you all a warm, toasty Christmas, like a person in the New York subway. Oh, brother, no. Oh, Night the Diamond Spoon, no. No.
Yeah, I just found out moments before the show started. I wish I didn't get that joke, but my God, man.
Oh, good Lord. Thank you very much for the $10 and the YouTube ban. Much appreciated. There, buddy.
I'm really honestly bothered by people I see posting that video and just saying things like, "Can you believe this happened?"
There's a
I just
video.
wanna
There's a video of it?
Oh yeah,
Holy
it's a
shit.
video,
Fuck.
and you see her she's burning. And you're like, "Can you
Yeah.
believe this?" I just want to start blocking them because I don't want to see some innocent lady set on fire in the fucking subway. That's awful.
I think you should be. I don't want to see people dying at all. That's what I've got one rule of the internet, and that is there's a line, and there's a line. So if you're gonna cross the line, you better make sure it's fucking funny, because there's a line. Now, watching someone get fucking incinerated, that is crossing the line, good sir. I want to see that.
I saw Ian Miles Chung post it, and everything he posts on Twitter is just engagement bait about American politics from a guy who lives in Malaysia. So I just want to start blocking people that are doing that just to get engagement. I think it's gross.
I completely concur.
I have a thing for you. Remember on a Friday, I was talking about how some dude on Twitter said I was the problem for wanting to play The Witcher 4.
The Witcher 4, yes, I do recall. Go on.
I am now a cuck who doesn't believe in what I say because I want to play the game.
Now you're a cuck?
Yeah, because I didn't agree with his take on a video game.
Well, who's saying this? Do you want me to beat him up?
I think it's just funny that people are sowing their feelings about somebody online playing a video game that they don't like.
Well, that they haven't even played yet. They don't know. It could be the best game in existence. But they've already made their mind up.
Yeah, that's just funny to me.
Well, I don't think you're a cuck.
Speaking of the thing of just for clicks, so the channel, and I forget its name, did the long research project exposing Honey, the app, and the scam that they've been pulling. The amount of videos that I've seen that are just summaries and reiterations of that guy's video, saying over here on this guy's channel, all of them should just point to that guy's channel. But no. I've got a bigger channel than that guy, so I'm just going to reiterate his talking points and act like I did the research myself. It's pretty low.
The Hassan Piker method.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Yeah.
Well, not so much
I was
a
like,
method.
I'm like, how deep could the scam be?
And
I watched it and I was like, okay, I'm impressed. That's a pretty low down bottom feeding scam you got going there.
You got it. I was in other news as well. Sin, of course, you know about this. I was in the hospital over the weekend.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I told you. I sent you a fucking. Thanks.
Laurel and Hurty, you guys are not. Holy shit. I heard about that. Yeah, I know. I told you.
Yeah, I did. I sent him a photo.
It's just funny the way it came out.
I was in the hospital because I had to take a friend of mine to the hospital, right? Now, it's a beautiful thing about the NHS, right? Where a friend of mine collapses in the pub after closing time, right? So I'm outside, I'm having a smoke, I'm about to go home, and the staff come out and I go, Millard, do you know her? And I go, yeah, I know her, yeah. She's just collapsed. Oh, okay, shit. Right, so I go in. Oh, you all right, mate? You know, as you do. You all right? Pat on the shoulder. She's there. She's just had a seizure and she can't feel her left-hand side. She can't move her left-hand side. I was like, oh, shit. Okay, this is real. All right. I'll go to the staff. Can we get an ambulance? Okay, they order an ambulance. Just like you do an Uber, right? And they say, yeah, we'll be there in, like, several hours. They actually said several hours. Now, I love the NHS. But not enough to wait several hours when a friend of mine has potentially had a stroke. So tumble her into a fucking Uber, and off we go. That's what I said because I'm in the waiting room. I've sent her in. She's in the emergency room, accident emergency. It's called over here, A&E, right? And I go, right, so she can't feel the entire left-hand side. And they went, oh, shit, all right, so get her right in. Now, this is the same waiting room that I was in after I had that fight with that crackhead, Sin. And I was
You're trying to tell me that put her to the front of the triage?
Yes, it did. This is the same. Okay. Same way. I had to wait fucking 9 hours before anyone saw me, but look, hey, you can't feel the entire left-hand side of your body. Go on in. But it was still 4 fucking hours until a doctor actually saw her. Now, because of the actual time of... Well, this happened at about 1:30 in the morning, right? So I'm going over. I've rang up. I've got her fucking dad's phone number. Rang up. Left a fucking voicemail because, of course, he's sleeping, right? I was like, all right, so I'll wait until she's been seen, and then she'll get sent to another place, and then I can phone up. I can leave another voicemail saying, right, she's in this part of the hospital. Perfect, right? Is it fuck? 4 hours until she's actually seen. I'm going, because she potentially had a fucking stroke here. You feel like it's great that you took her in that quick, but all you've done is stick her in a fucking bed and keep an eye on her. How about we have some goddamn medicine right here, NHS?
They didn't give her blood thinners or anything?
I have no fucking... because I'm not a relative, so really, all I'm going up, every hour, I'm going up and just going like, right, is there any update on my friend? Has she been moved to an area? At 6 a.m., they go, yeah, right, so she's been moved to majors with major injuries, and this is where she is. You can go and talk to her now, and she'll let you know what's going on. Okay, thank you so much. You don't want to be angry, because there's some very, very big burly security guards. And my favourite thing about the accident emergency waiting room is there's always one guy there flanked by 2 policemen, right? Because he's been arrested, right? And then they go, oh, you broke my arm! Well, they haven't. But they have to take him to the hospital anyway, right? So you don't want to kick off because there's police there, there's big burly security guards, and also nurses are goddamn angels in human form, you know. It ain't their fucking fault.
That's true.
So you go on in, and then fucking as I get to the ward, the room that she's in, I went, I'm here to see this. And they went, yeah, okay. Oh, she's over there. Yeah, brilliant. Where is she? What? They look in the room. There's no one there. There's no bed. Oh, where have you lost her? Where is she? Come on, guys. Oh, no, she's been taken for a scan. Like, as you came in, she got taken for a scan. Ah, God. All right. So sit down, fucking wait for her to come back. so I can tell her, right, I've informed your dad, and I'm going to let him know where you are, and then I'm going home, and I'm eating some chicken, I'm going to bed. She comes back, she fucking sound asleep, the bitch. So I just left the fucking hospital at that point. I said, fucking phone her dad, right, there she is, she's a Majors, she's this part of the fucking ward, fucking go and see your fucking daughter, right? Takes me fucking 2 hours to get home because it's a goddamn Sunday as well, so the fucking buses ain't running as goddamn usual. It's pissing down with fucking rain. And then, Polly, for some reason, the bus stop outside of a hospital, they don't deem a fit area to have a fucking bench.
There's one place where people probably need to sit down. Yeah.
That one got to me in particular.
Yeah. You need to sit. One spot you're going to need to sit down and do a...
You right? Pinch the bridge of your nose.
I thought you were going to say they won't let you smoke at the bus stop, but to not even have benches, that's just...
The one outside a fucking hospital, mate. I was going to go back, grab a fucking wheelchair, sit on that until the fucking bus arrives. And then I get home and it's... Oh, jeez. I mean, I got home, it's about fucking 10 a.m. I've been up all night. I've read a fucking newspaper from cover to fucking cover. My phone is at 15% battery because I've been doing everything I possibly could to pass the fucking time. I've smoked about 1 million fucking cigarettes. And I finally get home and I cook my chicken and I go to bed. And just as I'm dropping off, my phone starts to ring. And who is it? It's this girl's father. And he went, hello. How you doing, Steve? And he went, who is this? What? It's Millard. I left you fucking like 3 voicemails saying your daughter's in hospital. Alright then. I'll go and listen to them. You motherfucker. Right, I'm just saying it was a bad weekend. That's the end of my story. I ate the chicken and it tasted bitter,
That was a touching
Polly.
tale of human warmth, let me tell you.
Yeah, well, especially the fucking £16 it costed me to get to the fucking hospital. Is she going to pay me back? Oh, I don't know. She better. Fuck.
I would wait till she regains nerve control of the left side of her body before you start asking for money.
You can open up a purse with one arm. Come on.
Yeah, just click it open.
Be a gentleman. Hand her the purse and say, why don't you get me some money out of there? You know. Hand her the purse.
Oh, you had me. You had me when you said be a gentleman. I was just being like, no, the time for being a gentleman has passed. It ended when I saw them on a fucking bench at the bus stop. That's my update.
Engineer MK probably put forward the suggestion of what they probably are doing. There's a camera on there that's just running AI software and it locks up the wheels when it's empty.
Well, the bus stop.
Maybe.
That's a pretty straightforward suggestion. I was like mocking them. You know, you and your clear thinking aren't welcome here, sir. It was just
the shopping cart. So they saw that it was empty and they went, well, this guy looks a bit fucking shufty.
I don't think there was any humans involved. It was just an automatic process.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I probably did look a bit shifty as well because I was with my mum, right? I mean, mum, her knee's fucked at the moment, right? So she's limping along, and we get into Tesco, and she is walking as slow as molasses in wintertime, Polly. Does that make sense?
Oh, it absolutely does.
I took it from Jimmy Buffett. I'm not going to lie.
Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
He's a tequila guy. What's he know about molasses?
It was from 5 o'clock somewhere. Workday passes like molasses in wintertime. Hey, bud, it's July.
Do you like molasses? I'm a fan of molasses.
I don't even know what a molass is.
Molasses.
Syrup.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a byproduct of processing sugarcane.
I thought it was like an animal.
No, it's syrup.
Like a type of moose.
Yeah, that's what it is. Essence of four-legged forest creature that we pour on pancakes and shit.
I don't know.
I love it. I love it.
I don't. It's just syrup.
Well, kind of. Yeah, it's a really thick, sweet. Think of it as sugar with benefits. Molasses is delicious, man.
No, I'm just thinking of syrupy meat now.
Yeah, treacle. Do you guys have that at all?
I've heard of it.
I thought that was a British thing. Or a British name for it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But it's just I'm not really. I'm sweet enough, Polly. I don't. You know,
But that's the beauty of it. It's not overly sweet. It's not sick. You pour some of that shit on your oatmeal. Oh man, yeah. Fuck the brown sugar.
oatmeal over here is called porridge.
Oh, pour it on your porridge.
I don't eat porridge.
Why not?
It's not sweet enough. I just don't.
Jesus.
I just don't eat porridge.
You never had a molasses cookie, molasses pie, nothing?
Freemasons run the country.
I mean, I might have, but considering that I thought molass was a type of animal, then I wouldn't really know. I thought maybe it was like
never-
a kind of meat cookie.
In all the years you've known me, you never heard me spin the yarn of the molassacre?
Molassacre?
Yeah, well, that's what I call it.
I think we would both remember you saying Molassacre, Polly.
Well, I was like, you have no idea how horrible it must have been. So what happened? They had a giant reserve of molasses, like up in a water tower.
So you say reserve of molasses just sounds like it's like a national park full of animals.
running around, albeit very slowly.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's winter. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just in Boston where they process sugarcane for rum and all sorts of other shit. There's this really thick, syrupy, awesomely flavored leftover called molasses. And they had a whole bunch of it, like a water. Anyway, bursts open and floods the streets like sweet, sticky lava. And oh man, hundreds were killed, property destroyed. Like, yeah, and so it was the Great Boston Molassacre.
Were they drowned in treacle?
Yeah, imagine it grabbing you. It'd be like the Blob. You wouldn't be able to get away.
You'd end up like that mosquito in fucking Jurassic Park. Perfectly preserved. In amber, except it's not amber, it's a molasse.
Oh yeah, you'd be like one of them people from Pompeii, frozen in mid jerk or mid prayer, whatever you were
that
doing.
guy, yeah, what a legend. Oh, that is a horrible way to go. Gee, you drown in syrup? No.
More, it's funny. He says molasses is to coffee as golden syrup is to tea. Fry molasses in your espresso. Brilliant, so good.
Well,
I
mean,
tried blue agave on the edge of a glass of scotch over the weekend. That was good.
Oh yeah, blue agave syrup.
Yeah, it's also
Interesting.
very good with honey. Just not like in the drink, just on the edge, and it is amazing.
I had tequila today.
Oh, John number 1. Cool.
Yeah, I've got John number 1, part 1. Sinatra, I saw yours come through, and Polly, I'm assuming you got one as well. Should we hit it up? Should we hit up the John number 1, and then we'll get into some news?
Yeah.
Sure.
Brilliant. Right. John number 1, part 1 for $1. Thank you very much, John number 1. Love your monetary influence and, of course, the information that you give us. He says, "Evening, gents. You know the deal. And boy, boys, do we. Boys. During the West Point eggnog riot of 1826. Oh, we've had a Molassacre, now we've got the eggnog riot.
We just talked about this Friday.
Yeah.
The eggnog
Yeah.
riot.
Yeah, you don't remember us talking about this?
I spin
Someone
this
sent
yarn
in
every
this
year.
Exact donation.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're about to learn more.
It's one of my
Oh.
favorite stories to tell because you'll find out why. It's great.
Over 70 cadets smuggled whiskey in eggnog into the barracks for Christmas Eve and Day against Commandant North's ruling. That's the end.
Over the next 2 days, cadets destroyed the northern barracks, attempted to kill the commandant, superintendent, and attempted dozens of sword and pistol duels, stealing band equipment and playing them for 5 hours straight.
Fucking hell.
Of the 70 cadets, 30 were kicked out, but later, aside from 2, returned the next year, although they had all their credits erased. But, it's still. One of the most notable participants was the future president of the Confederacy, none other than Jefferson Davis himself. Stay safe, gents.
I don't know how I can stay safe when you got shit like this happening with our armed forces, guys.
Oh, yeah, and the premier military academy in the United States at the time. It's still, and future leaders doing it.
Eggnog
I mean,
riots.
they just drink a little. It's fine.
Yeah, it's all
It was the
right.
riot that was the problem.
Should we have some news?
Yeah.
Should Polly want some news?
Sure.
We're not doing it until he says yes.
I said sure.
He did not. Right.
Yes, we did.
I didn't hear him. Well, did you hear him?
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe it's the tequila. Right. AaA's, that is Polly and Sinatra, if you directed your attention over to the Discord. But people of the chat, don't worry, I got your back as you cast your earbuds upon these news popsicles, starting off as ever with the Babylon Bee. Elon is controlling Trump. Complain people controlling Biden. Sin? Sin? Thought Elon Musk...
This isn't even Babylon Bee. This is just reality.
This it's getting more and more difficult to write satire, isn't it? Considering, I mean, it's just real at this point.
This is just reality.
I've seen a lot of people who have referred to Elon Musk as President Musk, just trying to get under fucking President-elect Donald Trump's skin, because of course he really cares about what some twat on Blue Sky Social says. What do you think?
I think that they're doing everything they can. They can't go, well, he didn't win the popular. All their normal things are unusable right now. So they're just going for whatever they can. And right now it's, well, Elon.
Yeah, they did the whole
desperate.
Misogyny. They just didn't elect. The people didn't vote for her because they hate women. Like, that didn't work. Democrats learned absolutely fucking nothing from that when you were running on fucking cultural identity and identity politics, that people just weren't fucking buying it, so you double down on it when you've already lost. It's like they don't want to win, Sinatra. Polly, in regards to Elon, what are your thoughts?
So I do the poli-sci thing, and I try and take the long view on this stuff to get it. I try to take the long view to get a little perspective on it, and I think, like, okay, so you got Jack Kennedy, right?
Right.
And he hires a titan of industry, Robert McNamara. Worked for the Ford Motor Company in a very, very fucking big way. Part of the brain trust that Kennedy put together. Kennedy put his own brother in as Attorney General. He hired his longtime, very old family friend, Kenny O'Donnell, as his special advisor. Nobody really holds Kennedy responsible for these things. Not to mention all the tail he was tagging around the White House. It's not just that Kennedy was killed and therefore becomes sacrosanct and uncriticizable, although that's part of it. It just, are we getting to a point where every little fucking nitpicky thing is going to be criticized forever, to the point where anybody who's running for higher office, especially the presidency, becomes like subject to endless petty bickering for stuff that just really doesn't matter?
Yes, it has.
Yes,
been
okay. Oh, shit. Well, I was hoping you were going to say no. Fuck.
No, it is, and it's going to be impeachment is another political tool now too.
Yeah. And you know the bitch of it? It's fucking the Republicans that are responsible. They opened that fucking
they
particular
played the
box. Yeah. It was, what they should have done is they were held responsible and were criticized back when they pulled it on fucking Clinton. It was bullshit. They were trumped up charges, no pun intended. Did he perjure himself? Yeah, but nothing that the investigation was actually over. I mean, it looks bad. Is it impeachable? No. Censuring him would have been more than enough. I don't, but unfortunately, it's the Democrats, when they do something nefarious, they go like triple time, right? It's like we're not even certain what he did. We're just going to make sure that we get him for something.
Yeah, and that seems to be the most of it, is we don't know what he did, but we know it's bad, and we're going to get him.
We know he did something.
Then Newt Gingrich, Speaker of the House, at least he put on the appearance of being legitimately serious about it. Remember Nancy Pelosi? We impeached him, and we impeached him forever. The fuck does that mean, you crazy old bat?
It means he gets an asterisk next to his name on Wikipedia now.
Yeah, and how the fuck did that work out for you? I mean, does it make them feel better to say, oh, he's a convicted felon? He still fucking won.
It does. I mean, they say so much.
Well, I think that's just small doses of copium to help them through the day, because it's really not going to make a difference.
Hell no, it isn't. I mean, throughout all of the fucking Luigi Mangione shit, right? Well, you talk to anyone about that, and you'd be like, look, cool motive, still murder, right? And murder is wrong. I thought we were all decided on that. As a society, we decided murder is wrong. But then you often find the direct comeback from that is, oh, well, it's all right to elect a felon, though, is it? Like, no one mentioned, how have you made this a political...
How's that even connected? What the fuck?
Right. And I mean, they're calling fucking Saint Mangione as well. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, at least God Emperor Trump was said tongue-in-cheek, you know?
They're the same people who praise him that shit all over Rittenhouse. Consistency and sense from people who lie and don't have any sense is something we're just asking too much of.
I think you're 100% correct there. It's interesting you bring up Rittenhouse as well, because I've seen several comparisons to the two as well. This is people praising... And I mean, already we've gone from fucking Biden, Trump to fucking Luigi here as well. So look, I'm not saying it ain't easy done, but then we're here to chat shit, and that's exactly what we're doing. People comparing Luigi to Rittenhouse, and one's got and the word is misinformation at this point. I've seen tweets of someone going like, oh, you know, but this guy, he did it because this, you know, the guy he shot was a mass murderer and he's a hero, whereas Rittenhouse, he opened fire into a crowd of black people. I'm going, like, none of this is true.
You make a good point, except for the fact that you are full of shit. Yeah,
I will defend to the end your right to say it, but you are wrong, sir. And these, I'm going, look, fuck it, there's actually video footage of both of these incidents, right? Rittenhouse was being chased and he opened fire only when he had to, right? Whereas this other guy shot someone in the back as he walked away 3 times. Then there's video evidence of both of them.
The guy wasn't exactly threatening him, nor was he armed. Oh, right, he had his back turned and didn't even know he was there. Yeah, the situations are not very easy to compare. Come on.
I'm not saying Rittenhouse is not a hero in my books. He was just, look, wrong place, wrong time. But he did, you know, what he had to do in order to ensure that his own life continued against those of his assailants.
Yep, and as that's exactly how it should be.
Right. He's not a hero. But Luigi definitely isn't a fucking... I mean, Free Luigi, he's a hero. He's an American hero. He's a goddamn cold-blooded killer. You fucking Ted Bundy ball-lickers? What's wrong with you?
Yeah. He's as much of an American hero as any fucking cold-blooded murderer is, with extremely shifty reasoning.
And this is, you know, I've said, like, you can tell when people have got their arguments from certain websites. When you hear words like stochastic, storm the Capitol, things like that, right? The new one, and this has happened in the past couple of weeks, is jury nullification. If you hear anyone say that, you're not talking to them, you're talking to whatever tweet they fucking read that word from. Because the words jury nullification didn't fucking exist in common parlance until about 2 weeks ago, guys.
What does that mean?
Do you know what? No one's ever actually explained it because they don't know what it means either. I think it's just when the jury go, nah, no case. Which is what everyone is expecting to happen with Mangione, because they're all going, well, I mean, he's a hero. There's no jury on the goddamn world. The guy he killed was he was evil. He was a mass murderer. No jury on the planet would ever convict him. Which, of course, they will. And they will do so with the fucking harshest sentence possible. Because he's a murderer.
Probably. They have him in the same in the same jail as Diddy, from what I understand.
That's right. Yeah. Actually, no. It was the defending lawyer they have for Diddy is married to the defending lawyer for Mangione.
Interesting.
Or something like that. Yeah, I mean, there's a suspicious connection between the two, certainly.
God, this shit is so incestuous. Even if it's not, it is.
I agree, Sid. Lamented God.
even
Oh, sorry, go on.
unintentionally, it's hyper incestuous.
The thing that, I mean, it's just rich people doing
Hyper
rich things.
incestuous.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, what are you doing, stepbrother, kind of thing. But
Hyper would
double
have
speed.
to be blood relatives, man. Otherwise, it's just regular old incest, right?
boring old ins. Yes, relatively boring. Lamented Guide for $5 says, good evening, Drunkle. Hey, that's you. That is me. Long time no see, my dude. What's on the menu tonight? Oh, Lamented Guide. That has been a long time since we've been asked that. What we got on the menu? We got some fishing news, stuff going on in Zimbabwe, stuff about a crocodile, and 123 hamsters. Thank you very much for the $5, Lamented Guide. Look, this is the Babylon Bee right now, guys. Let's get into the real shit. People in the chat, may I remind you, it's Christmas, it's time for giving. All of our links for Streamlabs are right down there below. And Sin, they still haven't seen my new $100 donation for Christmas alone. I mean, if it doesn't get played...
I would love to see it.
If it don't get played, it's just getting put back in a box and in the fucking attic for another year. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, no one wants that. No one wants that. Right, let's move on to the real shit. And, ladies and gentlemen, F's in the chat. Preemptive F's in the chat because the crocodile from Crocodile Dundee has died.
Oh, he was only 500 years old.
He was 90, actually. Over 90 years old. His name was Bert. And, well, I gotta admit, when I first, you kind of scan over headlines and you see the photo, I went, oh, shit, Mick Dundee's dead? No, no. It's the crocodile right there. That's him. I guess. I don't know. Is it a real crocodile? I have no idea. But R.I.P. and peace, Bert, the over 90-year-old crocodile and movie star. That's right. Christmas news. Police officer dressed as the Grinch leads drug raid.
Nice. I like it.
Oh, man. That's really rubbing salt in the arrest, isn't it? Holy shit. Oh, man.
And his arrest record grew 3 times that night.
Oh, that you can give a criminal a complex with that shit. I mean, the Grinch actually busted them. That's
I
hilarious.
think it's perfect. I love that he's got the... because you've got to have a badge, so of course he's wearing it around the neck of his Grinch costume. Well, no one ever suspects getting fucking arrested by the Grinch until it happens. And it did, guys. Getting arrested by the Grinch is never quite at 0% probability, As shown by this.
Yeah.
JB says, what sort of drugs? Is that the bit that you care about right here, JB? Well,
You took the roast beast. Nice.
Hey. Right, now, Polly, I'm glad you're here because I've got a fucking fresh dose of irony for you.
Oh?
Oh, yeah,
Actual or internet irony, where people don't know what that word means?
Let's go internet irony.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Check this out. Man who helped design breathalyzers is banned for drink driving. I love these. I love them.
That's
I
good.
love 'em. That's amazing. Hoisted by your own petard, good sir.
Yeah.
Mort says that several packets of small cocaine was the drug. Yes, it was actually. With the Grinch, it wasn't a huge drug bust. Don't think they didn't get any like the fucking narcos or anything like that here. 3 people were arrested as several small packets of cocaine were found during the raid. Yeah, fair enough. But it was by the fucking Grinch.
So
that's your takeaway.
The Grinch was attempting, like, on the street buys?
It doesn't really go into it. It's just a video distributed by the National Police Agency shows officers smashing in a door before entering a house. So I think maybe he was like there and then he was just like, the eagle has landed.
Yeah.
And then everyone was ready to go. But, was he the first
Little
one to door?
Cindy Lou
Probably
Who
not.
is up. Yeah.
Way! Did you mean to do that?
Well, that was the little kid's name, Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah, because it was Who's, wasn't it? It was a Whoville. I've never seen The Grinch, but I know of it.
You've never seen the Chuck Jones classic, the cartoon?
I haven't seen the Jim Carrey version either.
Well, that good.
Oh.
I
Big
don't
Dro
think that
says
one
it.
really matters.
Big Dro says it will be the
I'm a
first time
huge
the
Looney
Grinch
Tunes fan, and
ruined the
Chuck
white
Jones was one of
Christmas.
the best
Good work,
animators
Big
for
Dro.
Looney Tunes. It's brilliant. It's yeah.
But I mean,
That's class A material, man.
that's your irony. Oh, actually, tonight and tomorrow is my my Christmas movies. I'm doing tonight. I'm doing Krampus. That's my.
Are you?
That movie fucking sucked.
Oh, did it?
You didn't like wait a minute, Krampus with the old German grandmother and Krampus has been following her? That one?
Oh, I don't know. I've not seen it.
The new one.
Like how new? Like, you mean this year or like 5 or so years ago?
Let me give you the year. Oh, I'm looking it up. The 2015 one.
Oh man, you didn't like it?
No.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well,
I told a whole bunch of people to check it out, man. I saw it on. They recommended it so strongly on Red Letter Media that I'm like, all right, I'll give it a shot. And yeah, it was. I loved it. I thought it was a fucking blast, man. It was a lot of fun.
Krampus. The one I saw was Krampus: The Reckoning.
No, the one I saw was just called Krampus. Period.
Krampus period.
Like it was, you know, the
Krampus.
conservative family and the liberal family. They get together for Christmas, and Krampus is there. And no, they can't go outside because there's a snowstorm.
I think I saw this one too. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't like it.
No. But then tomorrow I've also got what's it called? Red One. It's a new one. It's got Dwayne the Rock Johnson, America's Ass, and J.K. Simmons actually as Santa.
Guy from Kiss.
No, fucking I want pictures of
fucking
Spider-Man.
Jonah Jameson. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the day
Kiss.
tomorrow. That's...
Fucking never mind me.
All right, no, you're all good. You've been ill.
I got Kiss Saves Christmas on the brain or something.
Oh, Kiss Saves Christmas.
Remember?
There's nothing they won't market. What a fucking band. But I got another fresh dose of irony for you here, Polly. You ready for this one, right?
Yep.
Mass food poisoning event reported at party honouring best restaurants in LA. Yeah!
That's pretty good.
What are those oysters on ice?
They do seem to be oysters.
Salmonella on ice, actually.
Shucking hell.
I think they'd been sitting in the California sun for 3 days, and then they put some ice on top. They'll be fine.
Yeah, it'd be fine. Yeah, it's LA. Everyone gets sick here. That's my ironies for this side of Christmas there, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Right, let's get on to some real shit, shall we? Plane grounded for 4 days when 132 hamsters escape on board. Samuel L. Jackson was not there to explain. I don't know why so many hamsters. Why have they got to go from fucking? This is Air Portugal. So why have they got to go from Portugal to Denmark? Why do you need that many hamsters? How did they get out, and what carnage did they cause? Hamsters.
What do you mean, what carnage, man? It's free support animals for everyone. Hamsters are adorable little fuckers.
They're cute as fuck, are they not?
Yeah, they're okay, but why do you need 190 of them? Or 300 of them, however many. Too many hundred.
Neither of those were correct, but that is still too many hamsters, isn't it? I mean, what, Polly? What point is it too many hamsters? How many hamsters is too many hamsters? I'd say 7.
2.
2?
Yeah, 2. Go with the Noah plan. Just 2's all you need. Yeah.
Well, no, you really can't even keep 2 of them together.
No, I wouldn't.
I have inadvertently learned too much about hamsters because of Shelley.
Right, go on.
You really can't even
Give
keep
us
2 of them together.
6 hamster-based facts. Go.
They need to run miles a day. That's why you need a wheel that they can fit in.
Right, that's
because
what...
they get bigger. The regular hamster cage that you see, like they sell at stores, is way too fucking small for them. That's why they usually die.
Are they like fish? Do they grow to the size of the cage? Like, would you have like a capybara-sized hamster if you put it in a big-ass cage?
No, because we have a 125-gallon tank that I gave Shelly when the seal cracked on it that she turned into the hamster tank.
Nice.
You were keeping a seal?
The
Yeah, where do you think I got the
seal on
fucking bonk
aquarium.
video from, man? He sent it to me.
Well, Jesus Christ. All right. It's all coming together. All right.
But that's why they usually live like 6 months when you get them from a store and just keep them in one of those cages. But they'll
Right.
live 2 to 3 years in like a bigger one.
That's 2.
I just gave you like 7.
No, I'm pretty sure it gave us 2.
No, they live short lives because of the shit that they're kept in. They need to run many miles a day. They will live longer when you keep them someplace bigger. They take sand baths. So you
thought there
need a
was
sand pit,
chinchillas.
and they have a piss area.
Oh, no, I know about a piss area. Yeah. But look, it still counts as a fact. All right, one more fact.
The 6-month thing doesn't count.
No, it does. That's why I'm just saying one more fact, and we'll call it quits. Hamster-based facts. Did they come from Amsterdam?
They live in the desert. Their natural habitat is like the deserts in the Middle East.
Are you sure you're not thinking of chinchillas, man?
I'm positive, because I was like, where the fuck do hamsters live in the wild? And I looked it up, and it's in the Middle East.
I would have assumed the woods, like North American.
That's what I
It's just
thought.
the wood.
Temperate
I'm
woods.
not having hamsters wandering around in the wood like pigeons. Yeah, pigeons live in a city. Yeah, I can't imagine, like, you know, but if there were no humans around, then fucking pigeons would just be like in a fucking rainforest, like pecking at invisible shit on the ground.
They
I'm
would
just
be.
not
Their
buying it.
population would just be a lot smaller. We've artificially inflated it.
I thought the woods too.
Yeah, right? Like, you know, there's all sorts of little fur-bearing critters running around in the woods, and I thought hamsters were among them. Guess not.
All right, I'm satisfied. Let's move on. Liquid Death's leather mosh pit diaper sells out after viral bathroom incident at concert. Now, there's a lot going on in this headline right here.
Yeah, I didn't understand any of it.
Right, so Liquid Death, that is, I believe, is an energy drink, has brought out a diaper for concert goers.
Okay.
Yeah, and they try their best to make it look cool, but at the end of the day, it is still very much a diaper. That's what it looks like. It's leather.
Yeah, it's still a diaper.
It's still very much a diaper, right? It's so, you know, you've not got to miss your favourite song while you're queuing up for fucking, 45 minutes to go and have a wee. This is where we are as a society, Sinatra. That this is what
What
people
is
are
this
wearing.
for the fucking, like, people that remember seeing Kiss as teenagers and they still want to go to the concerts, but they're incontinent?
It's like a codpiece for the younger generation, you know.
Are you sure this is for the younger generation?
It ain't. Well, I mean, it ain't for my generation, mate, because like we've all agreed that is still a diaper, and I'd rather keep my dignity and miss my favourite song than, fucking stop. you stop moshing for a moment and just stare into the distance as you shit yourself. Not for me. Not for me. Shadow Sonata
Yeah,
and
that's a no for
Shuru
me.
are saying Liquid Death is flavoured water in a can.
Yeah, this shit's pretty good.
Hey, you like a bit of water, Sim? You like to stay hydrated?
I won't buy the cases of it, but if I'm out at a store or if I'm, at an event or something and they have the Liquid Death, I'll get the cherry one. I like that.
Interesting. Father of 5 dies after bear he was hunting fell on him from a tree.
Got the last laugh then, huh?
Yeah, I
Did
mean,
he shoot the bear dead and then gravity took over?
Do that. Well, can you just make
Because if so, that would be hilarious.
My father was killed by a bear. Really? Yeah. Essentially, yeah.
Technically.
That's the story I'd tell.
This is not the bear in question right there.
Sorry.
Virginia hunters died from injuries after. According to the
Real
Virginia
life
Department of
drop bear.
Wildlife,
Nice.
drop bear, the old koala, nice. It was alerted to a hunting accident at 9:50 a.m. Of course, prime hunting time, December 9th. The preliminary investigation found that Lester Clayton Harvey Jr., what a name, was part of a group of hunters who followed the bear until it climbed up a tree to escape them. As a group of hunters was moving away from the tree, one of them reportedly fired and struck the bear, causing it to fall on top of Harvey, who was standing roughly 10 feet from the base. sucks to be you, I'm afraid, Harvey. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Sinatra, you're right. The bear got the last laugh. Corbin Thomas throws $1. Thank you very much, Corbin Thomas. Says Drunkle. Corbin? He's out with $1 tonight.
CTP for $1, Sanoot. CTP.
CTP. Men die from pneumonia after using bat poop to grow marijuana.
This was a house episode.
It was a house episode, Sin.
Freemasons run the country.
This
that
is the
was-
second time I've said that in as many days, I think.
Freemasons running the country?
No, that this was an episode of House. I don't remember what the other one was for, but I remember somebody said something like that was in an episode of House.
I think that was between
I
me
thought
and you.
guano was sterilized pretty thoroughly before you buy it as fertilizer.
Oh,
But
they
they probably
weren't
weren't
buying
buying it as fertilizer. They
No.
probably just collected bat shit. I've not seen this article, but I'm guessing that's what happened.
That is what happened there, Sin. The difference between, and I remember the last time that we spoke about this, the difference between this and the episode of House was they were using pigeon shit, which
Yes.
still will fuck
Same
you up.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, bats, pigeons. Do you know what I mean? It's just, yeah, this is still flying rats, isn't it? Let's be honest here.
When I had my planted aquarium way back when, I bought fertilizer with neutralized guano in it, and I still wore gloves and washed my fucking hands and shit.
What,
Like,
how neutralized guano?
it's like sterilized, petrified maybe. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to fuck around. You don't know what them flying hamsters have in terms of pathogens and shit. Yeah.
Because supposedly
no.
COVID.
Polly, these were flying hamsters.
Yeah.
Or at
exactly.
least they tried to be, but the plane was grounded.
And we're not talking sugar gliders here. We're talking, adorable winged creatures of the night. CTP, thank you for the buck. Absentee river rat. Well, if I'm absent, how could I possibly be reading your donation?
Ah, got him.
Yeah.
Got him. Up top.
Nice.
Yes. Murder suspect caught on Google Street View loading body into car poo.
Nice.
Couldn't even
And I mean,
around the
what the
corner.
fuck, man? There's a reason that there's a back to restaurants and shit, right? And they roll bodies up in carpets and shit. Watch some 70s mobster films. I mean, those guys
Dude
didn't even
didn't
have to
even
deal with
look.
CTV, and they didn't fuck up like that.
Well, he was busy, Sin. He was busy,
The
wasn't he?
coast was not checked to see if it were clear.
If his car was facing the other way, everything would have been hunky-dunky.
Yeah,
But-
learn to back in. Be a man.
Be a man. You said it. You said it. Is the NORAD Santa
Shit in the
tracker
Christmas house.
safe from a government shutdown? Of course, it is government shutdown o'clock. Am I right, Sid? It's happening.
That's what I heard.
Everyone's going in for the Christmas holidays. But you'll be pleased to know that actually NORAD is still tracking Santa's progress flying around the planet. don't
Honestly,
worry.
I'm pretty surprised that they're still doing that, considering how hard they were trying to frame the Republicans for the government shutdown. They didn't shut this down out of spite and be like, look, now the Republicans aren't giving the kids a happy Christmas.
Yeah, they've cancelled Christmas. They've killed Santa.
Speaking of which, I'm still waiting for the annual tradition of
Festivus?
Neil deGrasse Tyson explaining how Santa's skin would be ripped off if he tried traveling fast
Oh,
enough to
right.
deliver all the toys to you. Every fucking
Tax to
year.
Hastings Direct.
Right.
Call 0800 1066.
I mean, like, it's his mission on Earth to ruin absolutely everything, isn't it?
So somebody sent me a meme the other day. It was hilarious. It was just a picture of a stage, and it says, Juliet is the sun, and then Neil deGrasse Tyson from the balcony. No, she's not! Yeah, that's about the size of it.
Actually, if
Yeah.
you declare it, Stephen David for 1066. Thank you very much, Stephen David. Says, by the power vested in me, as both a spawn of Satan and a soon-to-be helldiver. Oh, nice. Smash the like button before I deck you in the halls with the eviction notice, aka a pair of brass knuckles. Dipshits! Well, guys, you heard him. You heard him. That is you declare it, Stephen David, at Christmas time as well. If you haven't smashed the like button already, I have no idea what you're doing with your life or even what you're doing here. You hate listening to us? Because if you are, still counts as a view. Who's the real winner here? Thank you very much, Steve Dave. Look, the whole Santa tracker thing, it's a bit fun, isn't it? Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
But like, is it a good use of resources for NORAD?
Well, I mean, do you really think that they're tying up fucking satellites and shit? I find that hard to believe.
It's not. It's okay, Drunkle. They're not actually tracking Santa.
What? Why not? What?
It's just a
Why
graphic.
not?
It's
the
just a
childlike
graphic,
wonderment. It's just don't ruin it for
Don't
them.
take this from me, man. Well, so they're saying Santa's
like
here,
a
but
video.
actually he's
They're
somewhere
playing
else.
a long video.
Right. So Santa's just like fucking around, unchecked. No one's really. All right. Fine. I'm just saying. Fisherman. Nah, right, here we're getting into it. Right. Fisherman casts a line into the ocean, hooks drowning woman.
With a fly fishing rod.
The 31-year-old woman was located
You're gonna
safely on
break
the
my
beach
line.
by the time authorities said, "Stop struggling!"
Get off.
Now, does he own the woman now?
Well, you did say
was she
possession 9/10 of the law and
conscious?
whatnot.
He caught fair and square, Polly. Fair and square.
Was she conscious? That's my question.
She was.
Then no.
Okay, you can only own an unconscious woman.
Yeah, because then he just snagged
Careful,
Broad
Diddy.
in the ocean.
Well, no, she was drowning.
Yeah, he just snagged a Broad. If he caught an unconscious one, then I think he can keep it.
Snagged abroad.
Oh, I put Broad in a tweet the other day, and people were not happy about it.
No, they won't.
You didn't hear my theory on the word broad?
No.
We need to bring it back.
I
News
agree.
entertainers all over the place, female news entertainers all over the place, constantly refer to men as dudes and bros. Okay,
Right.
broad is back until you learn to fuck off. That's my call.
Well, I mean, dude is gender neutral in my mind.
Yes, but intention matters.
Yeah. When they're talking about Joe Rogan's audience and say, the bro audience,
Yeah.
dudes listen to
bros.
it. You know what? Honey, fuck off.
Sweetheart,
Yeah.
Yeah.
get a load of this dame.
Sugar tits. No, wait.
No,
that's
I have been in constant use of the word broad.
as have I.
I have never let broad go. But a couple people in a tweet, I was like, this broad is super messy. No one should be even fucking with her. And someone's like, the 1950s called. They want the term broad back. Do better.
No, because
I have toots.
the slang. Yeah, right.
And someone else, imagine saying broad in 2024. So I retweeted it and said, no, I will not do better.
Dude, broad is. I mean, look, broad is very much in my fucking lexicon.
Yeah,
it-
broad is...
Dame is something we should.
Yeah, no,
You know?
I'm here for Dame, too.
Yeah. I have a fucking 1940s called They Want Their Fucking Slang Back. No, we want 1940s slang to come back.
That's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
do.
I've got a bar in the 1940s. I've got a claim to this, like Festonia says. Yeah, leave me alone.
It was just a classier era, you know? Oh, right, rampant racism. Don't get me wrong.
JTR, that's another one I use on the regular skirt.
I like Polony.
Polony.
Polony. Might have just been an English thing. It's from a book called Bryson Rock.
I'm
Yeah.
like, did you mean palooka? And it's like, no, polony. Okay.
Polony, yeah. Which is, as far as I know, is a type of sausage. Anyway, so she had gone out for a midnight swim and got pulled away by a riptide. So this guy, now this the thing is, he's not just like fishing away and then he's just like, this must be a big fish, and he pulls it out and it's just a dame on the end of his line, right? He actually sees that she's out there and she's drowning, and he whoosh, and after a couple of attempts, the hook actually fucking attaches to her jeans, and he manages to pull her in.
She was swimming in her jeans?
She was swimming in her jeans.
Oh, he should have let her go.
just a bad fish.
Yeah, let that go. It's fine.
But he managed to bring her, reel her to safety, and now in my mind, she's his property. He caught you.
I guess.
All right, I just wanted someone to say it.
Teach me how to understand Christmas. Show me how to open a box.
Ah, jokes about Alison Bree's box. Night of the Diamond Spoon for $10. Thank you very much. Night of the Diamond Spoon says, Drunken Uncle, you are wrong. Dude equals male. Dudette equals female. No. I think it's like dude for me is a gender neutral thing because a dude isn't necessarily a person either. It could be an object. If I fucking need the remote, I'll just say to my friend, "Oh, pass me the dude." You
Really?
know, that dude over there, yeah. A man's a dude, a woman's a dude, an object's a dude, an animal's a dude. A storm could be a dude. You know, I wish I could go out, but there's a fucking dude outside, isn't it? Making it rain. Rainy dude, the blowy dude. Well, blowy dude is
making
something.
it rain on them hoes.
On them
Broads,
broads. Yeah.
skirts.
Polonies. Yeah, but Night of the Diamond Spoon, I appreciate it, and I appreciate the $10, but I mean, maybe it's a cultural gap right here, do you know what I mean? Or maybe it's just me. It's probably just me, and definitely not you, Night of the Diamond Spoon, because you're a cool guy, and everyone knows you.
Does anyone say bird there anymore?
Yeah, everyone says bird over here, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I fucks with bird.
What?
I thought bird was like just way the fuck out of time.
No.
I love bird. That's very good too.
Yes, it goes. Yeah, it is. People are. I think they probably prefer to be referred to as a broad than a bird over here. But yeah, come on, mate. Let's go out and get some birds. I've referred to someone as a bird before. They just went, "Do I look like I got wings and fucking feathers?" I went, "All right. Call you a whale next time, you fat fuck." Right, KFC.
Find out if you got brittle bones.
Oh, fucking brittle. Not again. Not again with the brittle bones. Sinatra, no.
Yeah,
KFC
it's
turns
always brittle
iconic
bones.
chicken bucket lid into playable vinyl record.
Okay, you got my attention.
It plays Christmas songs.
For the 1/100th of 1% of people that actually have turntables?
I mean,
I
it
do,
is-
but that's
Of
me.
course you fucking do. MP, what? I don't. Of course you fucking do.
I crank up the old phonomograph and yeah.
I had one.
What happened to it?
I had to sell it.
Got covered in chicken grease.
Dude, I've talked about this a couple of times, but I had to sell like everything that I could unnecessarily that I had, like my turntable, my PS5 and shit at the time that wasn't my Dragon Ball figures, to help pay for what should have been a third but ended up being a half of my mom's funeral. Like it was a fire sale over here.
You gotta do what you gotta do, Sid.
Indeed.
I appreciate that, mate. I appreciate that. But I mean, the thing
Well,
is,
you
you
joke
missed...
Ron Corpse, but it's like, yeah, I do. Not the microphone, but yeah, I have Technics 1200s and they're set up with Serrato and Gemini mixer.
You have a
between them.
microphone. You're talking into it right now.
Well, the joke he cracked was, do you have two turntables? And
Yeah,
I'm like,
back-
like hip hop reference. Yeah, well, you can't fucking rock a crowd with a fucking a Shure fucking MV7, man. It's not exactly a...
Yeah, you can. You can.
All right.
Yeah.
I was just for a minute there. I was gonna say if anyone can, he can, but I was undecided about which one of you I was gonna say it about. So I just didn't say anything in the end. I could have kept that quiet as well. I wanted to tease you with my compliments. The thing is, though, Sin, you missed out here, mate, because now you could play Kentucky Fried carols such as Jingle Bells, We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and Deck the Halls.
I couldn't anyway because I don't buy KFC. That is the worst fast food.
Remember I was
chicken
telling you
can
that Gutfeld is on hiatus, so all the people are running a show for him that are actually just the guest help.
Yeah.
And it's awesome and hilarious because it's got a real DIY flavor to it, even though it's the most watched thing on late night. They have one of their regular guests there, and she's weird career history. Beautiful woman. She's a lawyer, but was also, at the same time that she was practicing criminal law in Los Angeles, was also the lead cheerleader for the Oakland Raiders. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, she put herself through law school, right? We've all
No,
heard
she had
it.
already graduated. She was practicing lawyer. She had already passed the bar. And then decided to go try out for cheerleading at the Oakland Raiders and became their head cheerleader. Very weird. Anyway, she works at Fox News now. She wrote a book called Beneath His Wings, and it's about chaplaincies and religious faith in the U.S. military. Okay, but one of the smartasses there cracks a joke that is about her long-term love affair with Colonel Sanders.
Do you know? Oh man, I was like, I'm gonna leave it another minute and then ask what the relevance is here. But you got there. You fucking got there.
So, I've been watching it. They can't let this joke go. They keep asking about her tawdry, red-hot love affair with the Colonel, and she's like, "Stop it, guys! It's not funny." And it's like, "Oh no, it is.
It
Trust
is.
me, lady. It's
It
funny."
is,
Yeah.
I mean, he did love a
Beneath
bird.
his wings.
Yeah, it's true.
Fantastic. Right,
It's like the 3 or 4 overpaid assholes like Tyrus and all of them have taken over that show, and like, you guys should watch it. It's really funny. It reminds me of AAA and shit. Some of the better stuff that's up on YouTube, but it's beating
Nice,
Jimmy
nice.
Kimmel, which just warms my heart.
Oh, I'd love to beat Jimmy Kimmel. Wait, no, hang on. Is he the one with the weird nose that laughs at everything everyone says ever? Or is that
No,
Fallon?
that's the other one.
Yeah. Well,
That's
do you know
Fallon.
what?
Kimmel's the one who cries at everything.
Ah, fuck both of them. Right, Grand Theft Auto meets Shakespeare in new movie with 94% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
Well, this is, if you remember when they re-released for next-gen consoles, Grand Theft Auto, it came with director mode, where you could make your own movies. And someone released a film called Grand Theft Hamlet, which is apparently shit fucking hot. Like, genuinely good. They've said, Empire Magazine described the film as riotously funny, unexpectedly poignant, and an unexpectedly poignant ode to gaming that blends the indestructible nature of art and the benefits of befriending bazooka-wielding extraterrestrials. Fucking sign me up.
Okay.
That sounds amazing. All filmed in fucking Grand Theft Auto.
I like it.
Sterling work. I had a fuck around with director mode. Like, I made some cool little videos, like little intro for my fucking crew that I was rocking around with and everything, you know. I made a music video about playing golf. But I mean, like, this is beyond. Give this man a job, for God's sake, because fucking hell, he needs one. Texas A&M alumnus accidentally joins a band. Says he pretended to play for 4 years. Polly, this is amazing. This guy, he joins a college, and in order to get on campus.
Way to Americanize college. I appreciate that.
Well, it could be a university over here, wasn't it? I mean, college is something different over here. In order to get residence on the campus, he went for the cheapest one, and he ended up applying for rooms, which apparently, he didn't find out until much later, was only for the marching band.
Right.
So
okay.
he had to join the fucking marching band, and they didn't give him an audition. So
They just assumed.
they just assumed, and it says for 4 fucking years, this guy was just pretending to play, so he didn't have to move out of his fucking dorm.
If it works.
Well earned.
I agree. Admire the hustle.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I can't help but feel that the 4th trumpet's a little weak. I can barely hear him.
Yeah, it's good.
Fantastic work,
That is
sir.
awesome.
I salute you. Police arrest 2 men with live chameleon and charms for plot to bewitch Zambian president. They take this shit very seriously over there, Sin, you see. Where they still they believe... Go on.
I heard somebody was arrested a week or two ago, maybe a month or two. Time has ceased to mean anything to me lately.
Yeah.
In Kuwait, and I just hear about this stuff from my second channel stuff, but for witchcraft.
Yeah. Yeah. You see, we look at science from a white man point of view. What about when a witch doctor, he says, strike that man with lightning?
I remember that video.
Oh, Christ.
Legendary.
But, I mean, this is an illegal thing. They were going to curse the Zambian president, and so they have arrested these people.
You laugh. They were packing a newt.
Oh, how'd they find the chameleon as well? Aren't they? They're a camouflaging species. Shit fucking lizard. But that's not all that's going on over in...
I don't trust chameleons myself.
No, nor should you. Nor should you. I mean...
It's the bi-directional eyes.
It's the eyes!
Like.
Yes!
Yeah. The eyes do it, yeah.
It's not their color changing or how slow they move or whatever. No,
or
it's the
tongue.
eyes. Like,
the fact they've got fucking thumbs. No, you see, because you're talking to them, and you think that they're looking at you, but with the other eye, they're not. They're fucking looking at some fucking dames around the pub. Not paying attention to you at all. Don't trust them. No, you shouldn't. It's not racist, guys. It's just a fact. But that's not all that's going on in that neck of the woods. As over in Zimbabwe, sex workers are turning to baby socks as condom shortage deepens. Don't.
Sorry to hear that.
baby socks.
Baby socks. It's not like...
You mean like booties? I don't understand.
Fucking hell, Sinatra. You assholes. That's done now, isn't it? That's it. That's in there. That's it. That's in the head now. Cheers for that. Yes, so it's not socks like, that eventually grow into adult-sized socks. This is socks for babies. I guess not all stereotypes are true, right, Zimbabwe? They don't, obviously. This ain't gonna work. Oh, I mean... Science dictates.
I don't have a baby. What is a baby sock for? Tell me. I don't know.
For baby feet.
Are they latex or whatever?
No, they're socks for babies.
Socks.
So they're just baby booties.
The baby's booties.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
Well, I mean, these are for the booty. The baby socks used for the Zimbabwean booty. So, which is it? We're
they're
expecting
covers
a
for the baby booties.
boom.
What are they? Baby galoshes? I don't understand.
They're putting baby socks on their presumably tiny Zimbabwean peens and using them as condoms. So,
All right.
all cultures are equal, guys. I'm just saying, there's parts of the world where people will go, that's not going to work, right? But not this part of the world.
Not until we decolonize our fabrics, it won't.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Classified fighter jet specs leaked on War Thunder again. Again. This is not on the game as such, but it's on the forum for the game where, of course, you've got...
Dude, this has happened so fucking many times.
It just keeps happening, man, because people are going, they're playing the game, they love the game, they've got great enthusiasm for military ordnance. And then they start talking about it, they go like, I love this plane, or I love this tank, but that's not actually what they're like, don't you? And people are like, what are you on about, mate? No, this is what they're like. And they're like, no, look, here's the designs. This is what they're like. It gets shut down quite quickly as well because, it is releasing military secrets. But the fact that some people... I appreciate your enthusiasm, guys. But man, are you easy to fucking dupe. Isn't it that old line of, if you want to learn something about something online, then just post something incorrect about it? Rather than ask a question, if you just say something incorrect, someone will come in and correct you on it, and you will learn what you want to know. And that's if you want to find out military secrets, just go on to the War Thunder forum and tell someone they're wrong. It happened again. This time about the Eurofighter Typhoon's radar systems. It shouldn't be so easy, guys, for fuck's sake. Chuckle Brother takes on dark rolling gangster film shot in Cheshire. Now, it is, right, okay, you guys ain't going to get it, right? But fellow Brit Bongs in the chat, you remember the Chuckle Brothers? It was, Chuckle Vision was a kids show from way back when with the Chuckle Brothers. Unfortunately, one of them died a little while ago, so now there's just one Chuckle left. And now he's starring in a gangster film, which is just fucking brilliant.
So he gets to laugh last.
Hey. They were famous with the whole, they'd be carrying something and they, between them they'd go, to me, to you, to me, to you. And a mate of mine, he got told to piss off by the Chuckle Brothers a long time ago because as they had their van that they were going on tour with, and they were pulling into a theatre. They got all their set and shit in the back, right? And as they're reversing into this driveway, my mate's walking past. He just goes, "Oh, to me, to you." And they let out the window and went, "Piss off, you prick!" He got told to piss off by the Chuckle Brothers. What a fucking honour. Fantastic work. Speaking of more fucking stuff from our childhoods, Pokemon and Wallace and Gromit Animation Studio, Aardman Animations, are collaborating on a new special project that will be coming out in 3 years. We're talking.
Okay, so tell me in 2.5 years.
Well, yeah, I mean,
what the hell? Like, there's nothing, no hints, no nothing. Just we're working on something.
Well, I mean, look, Aardman Animation are like huge when it comes to claymation, right? So what we can tell from this is that it's going to be good. And that also, guys, I mean, it is now here in sunny Britain. It is now Christmas Eve officially. It has been for the past 12 minutes, which means we've got a full 24 hours until the return of Feathers McGraw as the new Wallace and Gromit comes out tomorrow.
Hmm.
You remember Feathers McGraw?
No idea.
No, I do.
No idea. I was just excited for you.
It's the penguin who wore the fucking rubber glove on his head so he looked like a chicken. From Wallace and Gromit. Your hype train uses a fucking animation from Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
I know Wallace and Gromit.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
You
don't know the guy and his dog?
Yeah, I know who Wallace and Gromit is, but I don't know who Feathers
McGruff
is.
Yeah.
Feathers McGraw. He was from In the Wrong Trousers.
Oh, you should know Scruff McGruff then.
Why? Why should I know that?
Exactly.
No, I see the poker ball Darren route, but it's like
Poker ball
clip art.
We're rolling with poker ball, are we?
Yeah, it's a poker ball.
Okay, all right. It was there was a wanted poster, right? So it's of this penguin, but he's wearing a red rubber glove on his head, and it says, "Wanted. Have you seen this chicken?" And that was his disguise. Have you guys not seen In the Wrong Trousers?
No.
All right, homework.
I've been seen in the wrong trousers. But
I'm just glad you're still being seen in trousers, you demented fool. Oh, God, that happened at the pub the other day as well. Fuck it, there's an old guy, he comes out of the fucking toilet, and he's not wearing any trousers. Like, he's flopping his old man around. And it turns out this guy had very, very bad dementia.
Really?
He just shat everywhere in the toilet. Came out covered in shit, naked from the waist down.
Oh, God. What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, Wallace and Gromit's looking a bit better now, isn't it, mate?
Why? Those are my only choices? Fuck.
Right, you have to watch Wallace and Gromit In the Wrong Trousers. By the time of the next show. Please, please. Darren Root says, I know the penguin, and he is a penguin. Viper knows as well, and if Viper knows, then everyone else should. Right. Science news. A flat earther went to Antarctica to look at the sun. He is no longer a flat earther.
He's a blind man.
Yeah, right. He went there thinking, it was part of the ice wall that surrounded the flat earth. But actually,
sure.
Polly, to his credit, when he went there and he realised that the sun did not go down, especially at this time of year, I suppose, then he actually, to his credit, went, do you know what? Earth ain't flat, is it? And everyone
Well,
went,
you know what? There's
no!
a long way to go, but he didn't launch himself off in a box and then crash
homemade
like Wile E.
rocket.
Coyote. So
Yeah. No, I mean, look, he admitted when he was wrong, but he also said, I also, right, okay, it's not flat, but I don't think it's a perfect sphere. To which everyone else is going, no, it's not.
no one ever thought it was.
No, who told you it is? But, that's what, he admitted that he's wrong. It just took him going to the land of Feathers McGraw to find out. Other science news. Bloodthirsty squirrels develop a taste for meat. Scientists amazed as astonishing film footage captures them tucking into tasty rodent dinner. They've been eating voles.
Dude, squirrels have been eating rodents forever.
Have they?
Yeah. I remember years ago I played a video of a squirrel eating a mouse like a corn on the cob. This is nothing new.
Like a corn on the cob?
Yeah.
What? Well, like he had little pins in either side and bits of it got stuck in his teeth?
I'd be more impressed that he had utensils.
I mean, right? They're learning. Oh, well, I mean, look, they've been hunting, not just eating them, but hunting live voles. And, I mean, I guess, looking at this picture here, does that look like he's eating it like a corn on the cob? Because now you've said it, Sin.
Yes.
I'm kind of seeing it. Yeah.
I thought he was fluffing his own tail. That's
You.
Yeah. That's a good point, Zach. Gen Z discovers facts already discovered all the time.
No, okay, fair enough. That is, of course, that's the American grey squirrel, which is seen as vermin over here in the UK because it came over, it started replacing the beautiful red squirrel, which is now an endangered species. So, thanks, you vole-eating monster. Who wants a bit of a palate cleanser, though? Get the taste of vole out of your mouth.
me.
Good, thank you, Polly. I appreciate that. Right, so this is the title is Boston Dynamics robot trying to escape the factory. Now, it's
God,
that...
these fucking robots.
Oh, mate, you don't know the half of it. It's that time of year, ladies and gentlemen, where everyone likes a drink. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, well, let's feast our eyes upon this.
Oh, he's zigging. He's a zagging. Oh, don't forget. Yes.
Do you know, it's the final dive that gets me, right?
Dude, yeah,
That was great.
He kind of jumped it too.
Right, we'll play it one more
I've
time in
been
its
there.
entirety.
When gravity suddenly starts moving around on you, it's completely beyond your control.
Dude,
I've
I've been drunk. I've been vomit drunk. We all have. I have never done this.
Look, I've fallen over, but I've never headbutted a bin before.
I've never just stood up and went, ooh, and fell.
Okay, I have, but I have vertigo. Yeah, but I've never had gravity pull a straight 90 degrees on me. 30? Sure. 90?
Right.
Never.
From one
that's
side of the
you
road
also
to the
think-
other as well.
Yeah, but that needs cartoon sound effects. Though. Little Tweety
Misfit.
birds fluttering around his head.
Right.
Misfit, you've got it. I'll work on it. Can we just appreciate the noise that his head makes against the fucking dumpster as well? He goes, can we get it right? Can we time it right?
He's trying. He's really fighting it too, the poor bastard.
He goes full scorpion right there.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's when
lag
gravity
being
went from
that
45 to
picked up.
90 and suddenly just yanked him.
Right, one more time for the beginning, and then we'll get to the titular. Right, here we go. Right. It's such a good wind up as well, isn't it? Like, missed the curb. Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh. And then his friend is just stood there with his hands in his pockets.
This would be the perfect time for my Three Stooges donation.
Oh man, that's great. That is a great video. Nice and
That is-
clear. You can see everything. I love it.
It's got it all,
That
hasn't
is
it?
Three Stooges-esque. Whoever said that in the chat, that is Three Stooges-esque.
There's two acts to it as well, you know. Like, I mean, because he's fucking up on the curve right at the beginning. But you see his head start to go the other direction. Like he's up
you
there,
see how many times
but
he
his head's
steps
got.
down and he thinks he's on the sidewalk, but isn't. That's
But he's not.
great.
His head has got other plans. His body's moving left, but his head is going right.
He is. That street is sideways to him right now, and he's trying to get ready to walk on the wall right
Look
there.
at this. This is a human being trying to balance himself. Human failure is awesome. Look at that. He's
The hands in the pockets were the worst idea he's had since that last round of shots.
I love it.
Whew.
Sir, I tip my hat to you. And on to the titular article of the evening, guys. This. So I just went to the watch page. I just caught him fucking headbutting the dumpster again. This episode of the AAA meeting is brought to you by the tagline "The Second Coming," because Baby Jesus figurine stolen from Colorado nativity scene returned anonymously with apology. Jesus is back, guys.
Literally.
Jesus, who steals
a little bit early, but yeah.
Well, I mean, look, it's been 2,000 years. I think he's probably right on time, isn't he?
Easter is not till.
What is the? Can you read the note?
It says. Well, actually, there's probably a better one. It says, Jesus is there, like, praise the Lord. It says, I am really sorry. I made a dumb mistake in the moment. It won't happen again.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey,
Jesus forgives, man.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
And you may now consider
The man
yourself
owned it.
used.
That is good news.
Should we have a couple of questions before we get out of here?
Sure.
Excellent. People in the chat, if you have any questions for myself, the Silent Sin, or Pollybobs, whack them in the chat and we may bestow our attention upon you. Sinatra, I got a cheeky question for you.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay, so I was waiting for the... Yeah. Hey, what you been up to? Have you got anything? Got anything good going on? You got...
Just the stream from last night. I have not had time to sit down and do anything. I haven't even had time to play my game, and that's all I want to fucking do.
You're a busy boy. You've been a busy boy.
Just play the game.
Is that still Sparkle Hero?
Space Marines.
Oh shit! You haven't played it yet?
I have. I've played like an hour or so of it, but my time.
I mean, I think that's probably about as much as I did as well, because it took me an hour to get it like going on stream. Brilliant content, by the way, guys, for that one. That was Polly.
Steelfang
sorry.
is asking the question I have for you guys. Will we have a show on Wednesday?
It's Christmas Day now.
All right.
Was that It's Christmas Day? No. Or It's Christmas Day? No.
The latter.
Yes, it is Christmas Day.
I hadn't thought about it.
I figured you would.
I probably should have, but I actually haven't. I haven't thought about it.
Because it's Drunkle's birthday too, and Shelly and I always stream Christmas Day, so I'm trying to figure out what we're doing.
Well, the thing, I have done all of the AAA Christmas streams, so it is not an issue for me. I see my mum in the daytime, and then that's it for the rest of the day. So it's not. I mean, I'm not going and spending fucking time with family like you guys do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's fine, and I'm totally willing and ready and able to do it. However, if Polly, I mean, it is your day, so you've got dibs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there probably will be. I was just thinking about like the stuff that I do have planned. Yeah, I mean, I'm not driving anyway, so I'm gonna be, pretty damn drunk, which is always fun.
Mm. Oh yeah. Especially
Okay,
me
so
being 5 hours ahead. Like I'm gonna be 5 hours more drunk than you.
Yeah. So yeah, let's go with yes.
All right. We'll go with yes. In which case, Sinatra, what you and Shelley are doing a stream anyway. What time is that happening?
We usually do that one later in the day, probably like it'll probably be post AAA, so like 7-ish.
Okay, cool. In which case, then I will throw a little something together before that AAA. Then a Drunkle birthday spectacular.
Beautiful.
Excellent. So fucking hell, 25th of December, guys. You've got content coming for you, mate. Gift wrapped under the tree and just waiting for your grubby little hands. We've got Buckhurt's Vids says, so more Korean stuff then. No, not more Korean stuff, no. it's my birthday, man, so I want to spend it with you guys, don't I? Shuru says, do you see the zombie Santa in the corner? Fuck, I hope not. Brian Morissette says, with one word. And this Brian Morissette, Brian the Question Morissette here. With one word, name a car, a weapon, and an Olympic event. Javelin.
Javelin.
Someone named a car the Javelin? That's cool.
I mean, javelin is just a cool word, isn't it? Like before that, it was just spear, you know?
Yeah.
Now, javelin. Oh, you know, you can stab, you can throw, you can win events. Is there anything it can't do? Jesus Christ. Big Joe says, I thought the Christ figurine wasn't supposed to be out until Christmas Day. Is that a thing? You don't put baby Jesus out in the nativity scene until Christmas Day?
I've never heard it, but I can totally see some people doing that, though.
That's what we did.
To ensure that no one steals it, I suppose. Oh, someone out there's put a baby Yoda in there instead, haven't they? Festonia says, hey, Drunksley. Hey, Festonia. No homo. Did you ever find out if Sin finally saw the Lord of the Rings trilogy? Look, I can tell you categorically right now he still has not. Sin, am I wrong?
No. I have not.
He has not, right there. Okay. That is it then, guys. This show is over. But if you find yourself with an itch that only a AAA meeting can scratch, then don't go using a sock as a condom just yet. We are going to be back on Wednesday in many different forms, but mainly on the Polydub channel at 10:30pm GMT, 5:30pm ST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30am on Christmas Island, with news, banter, and general merriment that will make you literally die. Until then, you can find me over on twitch.tv/drunkleplays. Tomorrow is episode round 10 of the Jackbox Olympics. We've got to fucking knock these motherfuckers out of the park before the end of December, guys. So it's going to be fucking tomorrow, and then we got Saturday, and we got Sunday. It's Jackbox Olympics o'clock, mate. Jackbox City, and I'm the fucking mayor. That's your epic gamage. While you're there, be sure to check out Sinatra _
And remember,
says,
if we don't, if you don't show up for any of the content that we've got going on, have a Merry Christmas.
Oh, still have a man. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Make sure, yeah.
Go tell it on the mountain. Jesus Christ is born.
Oh, yeah. Shit. I meant to say this at the top of the show, but I completely forgot. I made up some nonsense last night about whoever is stream boss going into Christmas Day gets to make one Christmas wish.
All right.
And it is still Wingy. Still way ahead on the call right there.
Wiggy. Wingy. Right. While you're there, be sure to check. It's all right. While you're there, be sure to check out Sinatra _ says and Polly _ dub. But if it's way past your bedtime, then thank you for hanging out with us, guys. Thank you to my esteemed co-hosts, The Silent Sin and Polly Bobs. Thank you for all the generous donations. And we wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. And don't steal baby Jesus.
Or you.
Oh, not whore Jesus?
No.
No? Well, he is our Lord. Fair enough.